Hi everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome, and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this journey. So to connect with this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up, leave a kind comment, if not for myself or somebody else to find. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and little notification bell. And if you know somebody that this video will resonate with, go right ahead and share that. All of that helps out this channel and gets me out there on the platform, and it is greatly, greatly appreciated. All right. So this is a general, which means only take the messages if they resonate with you. Timeless, which means when the time is right, you will come across this video. Love message. It is also for the Aries collective. If you have Venus in Aries, you are Sun, Moon, or Rising in Aries, you're more than likely going to resonate with this video. If you do not, please go check out one of the signs in one of the placements that I have mentioned. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first card is going to represent you, Aries, or if you are the viewer and you are cross watching, this represents your energies for the Aries or the viewer if you are cross watching. Alrighty, for the Aries collective, what is their energy when they come across this video? What does their energy look like? Alrighty. Alright, so Aries, we are in the Ace of Swords in reverse. So for some of you, I feel Aries, you are cutting some cords. And that's usually not what this card means. But I feel for somebody out there, you are cutting some cords. The Ace of Swords in reverse usually means like there's some sort of miscommunication or you're not understanding something completely. When it comes to communication, it could also represent lies. It could represent text messages, like some sort of a message coming through, like text message, phone calls, something along them lines. But I feel for you, whoever you are viewing this video, if you're in Aries or you're cross watching, I feel like somebody is cutting some ties. You are cutting some ties with people who may misunderstand you. Somebody who there's like miscommunication happening with. That's what I feel. Yeah. Somebody does not want to move on. See, we have a 6 and a 1, which adds up to a 7. Somebody does not want to move on. We have the energy of Aquarius here. Somebody is very, very insecure. With some sort of either lack of communication, some sort of miscommunication, some sort of blocked communication. There could even be some sort of a lie here. Somebody could be spreading lies, whether this is you or this Aquarius individual here with the Star card. See, you could see that there is, it looks like a soul image in the middle of that burst here. But I see a 6 and a 7, a 6 and a 1 here, which adds up to a 7. And with it in reverse, it's like somebody wants to settle the score. Because I feel like somebody block some sort of communication, or two people was not on the same page. Somebody does not want to move on from this. Somebody also could be sending negative thoughts to somebody. All right, so let's see. The person that you're connected to, what's their energy look like? I do see somebody is trying to cut cords and move on from a situation. Somebody may be feeling divinely guided as well to cut some cords, cut some people out of their lives, but somebody is hanging on. They don't want you to move on. The reason why I feel like somebody's trying to cut cords, see how, first of all, the sword looks like it's coming from above, right? And look, the hand. Somebody could have their hand in something. Alright, so the person that the viewer is connected to, what does their energy look like when it comes to love? Yeah, so the Five of Pentacles in reverse, somebody wants to come back. Somebody wants to come back because why? Because they feel all alone. Somebody could be getting some sort of a message, or this person could be trying to send a message and it's blocked. Because why? Because somebody wants to move on. They want to cut this cord. They want to move on, but the person that you're connected to wants to come back. They're definitely looking at something here. See how this person is looking over at, there's a house in the background. Somebody could be watching you. See, there's the moon in there, so something about the moon. And then we have the Two of Wands, spread your wings. Yeah, definitely somebody wants to be cutting some cords here, is what I see. But this could definitely be talking about a relationship. The Two of Wands often talks about a relationship. So two people were not on the same page here. And I feel whoever you are, viewer or Aries, you want to cut the cords and move on from this person, but this person wants to come back. They don't want to be left out in the cold. They don't want you to move on. I feel like you two are not on the same page anymore, is what I see here. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and check into the headspace. What's the headspace here? Where are you at in your head, Aries? What does your headspace look like? This person could definitely be playing head games too. But I feel like somebody is protecting themselves, is something else. Alright. What is the viewer or Aries headspace? What does their headspace look like? If I cannot get a need met in a relationship, I am able to get that need satisfied in some other way. I'm a whole person, whether I'm alone or with someone. A healthy love. Yeah. So you are in a very healthy headspace. And you could not get a need met in a particular relationship. So what you want to do is you want to cut that cord, right? Because you're like, I would rather be alone than be with somebody who, it's this energy of tolerated. If I'm not celebrated and I'm only tolerated, that means Like they're there, but they're not happy with you, right? So, what I feel is you are focusing on a more healthy relationship, whether it is with somebody or whether you are alone. I feel like you are cutting all cords of being codependent. You are cutting all cords and you're learning to trust in the divine and the messages that come through, because the divine is helping you to cut this cord because somebody is dissatisfied with a particular relationship, and now somebody feels that cord being cut, and now they want to come back in. Why? Because you are focused on yourself. You are focused on a more healthier love within your heart space. It doesn't matter if you are alone or you are with somebody else, with someone. You have this healthy sense, like you're very healthy emotionally, mentally, right? So let's pull what's going on in the headspace with the person that you are connected with when it comes to love. Why do they want to come back? I feel happiest if I am busy, productive, at work at work on something. So this person they have an unhealthy sense of joy. And they feel the happiest being with somebody. Somebody has codependent energy here. Whoever you're connected to is very codependent. And they want to come back and try to make it work with you. And you're like, no, I would rather be alone than be with somebody who has a unhealthy sense of joy. Somebody who has very low self-esteem. Um, this person is very needy, very codependent. So they want to come back and make this work after you cut the cords with them. Why? Because they don't want you to move on, is what I see here. Stress goes straight to my head. I tend to get headaches and have eye and ear problems. So this person is very stressed out, or you are very stressed out. You may be even stressed out with this person. And somebody isn't seeing something or hearing something correctly. And they would rather work on the relationship than work on the codependent energy. So they could be causing some health issues. Is something else that I'm getting. Money is a root of all evil and unhappiness. So this person is very codependent. This person could be very greedy. They could be even trying to manipulate and maybe even be spreading some lies around you. Because why? Because you want to cut the cords and move on. All right. That is what I see here. So let's see what's going on in the heart space. Somebody definitely wants to come back and work on the relationship. Somebody that you cut out of your life. Somebody that maybe you blocked in energy. Somebody could have trying to get their needs met. Let's see what's going on in the heart space for you, viewer or Aries. Destruction. So you want a healthier love. You want to destruct that old house that has your heart. You want to have a healthier relationship. You want to bring all of the pieces of yourself back together. You would rather be alone than be with somebody who wants to destroy your heart, try to destroy your life with lies. Um, and somebody could be even doing something over social media as well. So you are the old view of how a healthy sense of love is destructing. It's the divine is coming in and wiping it out, right? With that sword coming down. The divine is coming in and cutting that old, destructive, unhealthy sense of love out of your life. It's like this clouded love, right? Of how you feel love is. One of the most important parts of loving a relationship is that someone gives me what I need. When I love someone, they are my better half. They complete me. So that's that unhealthy sense of love. Somebody giving you just what you need. The neediness, codependence. Somebody is very codependent here. That codependency is being cleared out. Why? By cutting cords from people, places, and situations that are very codependent, unproductive. Um, Somebody who has this sense of joy in a narcissistic way. All right. So that heart space where your heart was in this home, because home is where the heart is being destructed. The divine is stepping in and helping you to move on from codependent, needy love. You're better than that. Let's see where this person's heart space is. Purge. Yeah, somebody's purging. Purging an old emotion. And through this purge of this old emotion, it's sending a ripple effect out to you. And it's making you see something from a different perspective, right? Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're getting a new direction. Why? Because somebody is seeing the signs. The answer is yes. Summertime may be important, such as summer 2026. Could be very, very important, right? So here somebody is going down that road they'd rather be by themselves than be with somebody who is needy and unproductive, somebody who's not willing to work on the relationship, somebody who would rather destroy you than do something positive, right? This person does not complete you. So summertime of next year could very well be a time frame, but somebody is seeing the signs, right? The answer is yes. There is a new direction coming in love. The answer is yes, that you need to cut the cord with this person and move on your own. The signs are pointing, all the signs are pointing to yes. You are freeing yourself and you're going to be able to move in a new direction. Okay, that is what I see there. So let's go ahead and see how the signs card come through there. Let's see what the signs are showing you. I'm also getting Aries. Somebody could have said I love you just to try to keep you there, to get something free from you. Because why? Because they didn't want to work for it. They didn't want to work on the relationship. Speaking from experience. Somebody could be earning their wings too. It's time to go solo because this relationship was not valued at all. This person was very needy and codependent. So they're going to come back in and they're going to try to woo you. But don't let them do it. So what are the signs that are being shown? Yeah. Look. Guardian angel. Cloud shapes. Somebody's guardian angel is coming in and helping to cut this cord, right? Ending it this winter. Grim Reaper. Yeah. Possibly around November. The end of October, November, because the Grim Reaper to me represents Scorpio. Scorpio is the death endings, and then, of course, wintertime is December. Somebody could be a life path 1 here. So, somebody is seeing the signs that their guardian angel from up in heaven is around them. And they are offering you a helping hand to cut ties with unhealthy relationships, and that it's okay to be alone. You don't need somebody else to feel whole, to feel happy. Somebody is going through a transformation here, and over the winter time in the yin cycle, things are ending, things are completing, right? Things are ending. The old heart home where the heart is being destroyed. If it doesn't make you happy, you're kicking it to the curb. Yeah. And somebody wanted revenge. Somebody wants revenge. So somebody wants to come back and get revenge on you because you cut the ties with them. You're like, you know what? You don't make me happy. I don't need you. I would rather be alone than have somebody come in and manipulate me, right? They didn't want you to see something clearly, but you have a guardian angel around you. Archangel Azrael is around you. They wanted revenge. They may have even tried to unalive you by stabbing you in the back. Why? Because they did not want you to move on. They wanted you to feel this sense of hopelessness. They wanted you to feel secure in your own home. They wanted to try to settle some sort of score with you. Why? Because they were jealous. They were envious. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Oh boy. Yep. Incubus, succubus, sexual obsession, mirror, spirit, mystery. So this person could have some sort of a sexual entity, and they're very vain. And they were trying to be mysterious, like throwing a rock, hiding a hand. See how she's got something attached to her back here, right? But you have a guardian angel who is cutting off this attachment. And you are finding a sense of wholeness by being by yourself. Like somebody's going through the dark night of the soul. And they're seeing all of the romances that they had that ended tragically. Somebody always got hurt. There was always some sort of lie, some sort of deception. They were like throwing the rock, hiding the hand. I love you, but they actually had ulterior motives. Like they were trying to cut your wings off. So they wanted to keep you blind. They didn't want you to hear. They didn't want you to see. All they wanted to do was cause you stress, cause you heartache. Why? Because they were codependent. So be aware of this person, because they're only coming back to get revenge. This is somebody that you need to cut out of your life. But you have a divine guardian angel. Somebody from the heavens who is coming down to assist you. Right? Somebody was masking something. Why? Because they wanted revenge. So what is a conversation that could possibly happen between you two? What is this person going to come back and try to say to you to persuade you to let you back in, or let them back in? What is this person going to come back and say to you, try to persuade you into letting them back in? What is this person going to come back and say to you to try to sway you into letting them back in? I love you, but it's fake love. What did I say? Somebody said I love you just because wanted they didn't want to work. They didn't want to put in the work in this relationship. They're going to come back in and say I love you just to get revenge. Just to try to possibly unalive you. Maybe even stab you with a knife, so be aware of that. They don't want you to move on with somebody else. I'm trying to do the honorable thing. I'm trying to get it right, right? I am trying to heal my codependencies. I am trying to learn to love myself. But it's all to keep you blinded. Even though you don't want to hear it, they're trying to prove their point. I should have been more honest with you about how I was really feeling at the time. So somebody was very dishonest. Very dishonest. When they said that they loved you. They were only there to try to end you, to try to destroy you. My mind and heart always comes back to you, right? My mind and heart, head, heartaches. Right? Evil. Somebody is evil. The root of all evil and unhappiness, money. They just wanted your money. And they did not want you to move on. So they told you everything you wanted to hear. Because they're very codependent. And they wasn't honest with you. They lied to you. Yep, this was a friend. Right? That said, wait, I love you. Right? I love you. I just want you to be happy. As long as you're happy. You make me happy. Yeah, they want a second chance with you. I was happy with you. I loved you. The timing wasn't right. Can I have a second chance? I still love you. I should have been honest with you about how I felt. Instead of lying to you. To try to make it work. But the divine is stepping in. Yeah, the divine is stepping in. So this could be talking about either a friend, because it can represent love on any level. Friend, business, lover, family. So let's get some angel messages. Angel messages to finalize this reading for Aries. Passion. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Yeah. So this could definitely be a business partner that you cut ties with. You were divinely guided to cut ties with this, because what they were doing was trying to block your success. They didn't want you to move on because they seen you as something free. I'm going to sponge, right? I'm going to sponge. I want something for free because I don't want to work for it. I love you. You're my best friend. You have Archangel Haniel coming through. And a guardian angel who is coming through and telling you, we're going to cut this cord. And we're going to destroy that old view of how you see love. Gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. So there's that cup of love from this angel. Clairaudience. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. The clairaudience. They could have been sending you telepathic messages to try to get you to unalive yourself so that they could have what was yours. Because why? Because you left them. I would rather be with somebody, I would rather be alone than be with somebody who's fake. And they didn't like it. Because why? Because they wanted your gift. Some of you could very well be gifted. Okay, so we got wedding. Archangel Sandalphon coming through for the second time. And true love. This situation involves marriage. So this person could come in and try to woo you into marriage. See how she's side-eyeing him and he's looking like, nah. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environment. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime, but it's deceptive. They're going to tell you that they still love you, but they're lying. It's all lies. They're married. And you could also be hearing songs. Yeah, moon cycles, calling in your soulmate. Yeah, you need to release this person because it's fake love. They're just coming in to get revenge because they don't want you to move on from them. But that's okay because you're being divinely guided here. You're being divinely guided to let go of this destructive pattern of unhealthy relationships and find all them little pieces of this old house and pick them back up and put yourself back together. So be aware because they could be sending you a lot of stuff and making you unhealthy on a physical level. Maybe causing you headaches, maybe causing you eye problems, maybe causing you ear problems. You know, clairaudience is all about the ears, right? Trying to keep you caged in this destructive pattern, causing a lot of drama. They're going to come back in, oh, I'm sorry. I want to do the right thing with you. Will you marry me? They're masking it. It's fake love. They're just trying to get revenge. You're my soulmate. I've never loved anybody the way I love you. That's not true. I want to renew our love. They just want your money because you're receiving something, a gift. And that's all they want. Thank you for watching, Aries.